So, are we quitting? We don't have like our heads in the sand, like, oh, this isn't for everything. Don't worry, we'll stay relevant. You won't.
Ooh.
Moose, show us how you walk. Go, baby, go.
Look at the mess these two make.
Goofy goose.
Of our house. Ooh.
Moose, show us how you walk. Go, baby, go.
Vlogging around the twins has got so difficult because they think the camera is so much fun. And I think that my solution is going to be going to the thrift store and getting them just like a cheap old point and shoot digital camera, and then we can put a memory card in it and they can like take their own photos and videos as they get a little older, which I think will be fun. But that's gonna be my solution, so putting that on my to-do list. Go get a cheap digital camera. The office is a mess because we got a new couch, which we still have to show you. We got the piano tuned finally for the first time since we bought it. How long ago?
Oh,
it's okay.
you were asking.
How long ago? Yeah.
3 years ago.
That's okay. It's a lot in the head.
They're beautiful pianists.
They are.
Play us a tune.
Play us a tune.
Where's
nice.
Where is C? I tried to teach them where middle C is. I don't know that yet. Where's middle C? Where's C? Remember? C? It's around here.
Beautiful.
Look, Mom.
Look. So the office needs like a serious makeover. I want to make it into a cozy library for like reading because we have all our books in here. There's this chair and like ottoman situation now, and then all of our music stuff. We need to film like a house update because things have changed. Like we put these shelves in, which I really like. We had all these plans for the dining room, but then once we got these shelves, it kind of started looking better, so we just kind of left it. But we need to replace this light fixture because it gives off zero light.
Yeah, it's actually so extremely dark. We got, it's like a 3 bulb one from Article.
I think it might be more than 3 even.
It might be.
But it's a bunch of different, like a bunch of light bulbs attached to one, like a chandelier type situation, but it's up on the ceiling.
We need your dad to do it.
And he hasn't been here in a long time and in a good mood enough to do it for us. My dad is a little bit cranky sometimes.
He is. Yeah.
Robert the robot vacuum.
Oh, Robert.
I'll clean this up while the twins nap, but we also got a new couch and I need to tell you all about it because I freaking love it. She got a new couch.
Okay. Let's show you the new couch. It's currently covered up because...
And this mirror I was taken down because the twins were
it's
messing
not
with
looking
it.
its best, to be honest. It's covered up because the girls love to wrestle, and claws and wrestling don't do well on the couch.
It's not with this material.
Not with this material.
But one of the good things is you can switch out the covers for the entire couch.
Yeah, okay, so why did we get a new couch? You know we were obsessed with our old couch. Why did we get a new one? Because the old one was white, and we've had it for several years, and honestly, the back didn't wash. So like all the cushions washed, but the back didn't wash,
and like the arms and stuff.
The comparison of the dirty back to the clean cushions was just...
And we could have cleaned it, but then we'd have to just keep doing it.
It was too much work for like this stage in our life.
Yeah.
So luckily your parents needed a couch.
Yep, so my parents
to them.
got our old couch, so it's still kicking.
I'm not gonna
looks great.
this part.
But
But
we got a couch.
That's why we got the new couch.
It's a cozy.
It's a cozy.
Of course.
This is not an ad for cozy. Everything on this couch is watchable. Every little piece, you can take it off and you can wash it, which is why we got it and why we love it. And we also got a different color as our main covers because then you don't see the dirt. And honestly, we've had it for like 3 weeks now and haven't washed it. And
Which is crazy because she washes the couch all the time.
And it's not covered because of the dirt. Like, it's covered just because the girls are wrestling.
And my favorite part is this is just a corner turned, which is just how it's done.
Yeah,
but
so
that means there's 3 corner pieces because we'd always fight over the corner, and now everyone has a corner.
But you can order as many modules as you want. Like, it's totally customizable. So you could have just ordered these 2. Yeah. Or you could have ordered like 3. And we went for...
we got 1 extra, but it doesn't like fit the space well.
Yeah, it honestly is such a big couch that we don't use the second one. Or the
yeah, we got one more that could make it bigger this way.
There. I mean, without... I don't know. The option is there.
The
it's
option's
just
there.
storing in their basement. And we also got the ottoman, which ended up being kind of big for the space too. So
Yeah, so right
in the
now it's in the
office.
office. We'll see what we do.
But it's, yeah. Also the dogs love like to sit on here and the cats
So do the
sit on
kids.
here and the kids. So it's loved by all.
Everyone loves the cozy.
We love it. The only thing is
The material.
Smalley.
Their nails are getting caught in it.
Yeah, the dog's nails. But Smalley also thinks it's a scratcher, so we desperately need to get her a new cat scratcher that will go like beside the couch.
Did you end up ordering one? Or do you just keep saying
I keep
you're
saying,
going to
"Can you
order it?
order it?"
Well, no, you keep saying you're going to just
you
do
do
it.
it today?
Yes, I'll do it today.
Okay. Because,
I know.
Smalley.
I know.
Guess what's happening today? Wait, what are we talking about?
You can tell them about your hair.
Okay. I'll tell them about my hair. So
Okay, it's a good shot to
you
see
might
it.
think, wow, she has such long hair. I don't. This is extensions. So I don't have very long hair. I've never had long hair in my life.
It just doesn't grow very good. But then it like gets to a length and it just stops.
I
don't know why.
have quite brittle hair, I would say, like quite thin and brittle hair, and it got way worse after the boys. Oof. And yeah, so it's not great. So I got my extensions back, I think, after the boys, and then got them out, and then back in because I said, ooh, I don't like my hair. So it's so thin. But I'm getting them out today.
Why? We actually haven't really said, I don't think, that we're going anywhere.
We're going away on a trip in a few days. So
Probably by the time you see this, we're either like heading to the airport or we're actually already there. I'm not sure which day this video is going out.
So it's very exciting. We are
can
going on
say
a trip.
where.
Oh, we're going to Disney.
We're going to Disney.
Well, just for one day.
We
but
love Disney. Maybe two.
maybe two.
We'll see how the first day goes. We're going to go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But we just rented a house in Florida again like we did last year
Yeah.
because direct flights, it's easy for us to get to. It's just a hot destination. We have so much snow. And it was minus 16 this morning, which is 3 degrees Fahrenheit for all of you. It was so cold.
Yeah. It's
We
like-
need sun.
But also, we hate supporting Florida. Is the
Yes.
only thing. It's just like, it's a shitty spot.
Politically wise.
Yeah.
Is what I mean.
So, we're going anyway, though.
We are going.
recognize, though, that it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
But we're very excited to go, get some sun, and that's kind of why I'm getting my extensions out, because they take a lot of time to dry. Honestly, I will wash them one day and they're not even dry till the next. You're supposed to dry them. But
And with us swimming constantly because
Yeah.
we got a house with a pool.
so we definitely, I don't want to spend time, I don't want to think about drying my hair. Okay, first of all, you know, like the very tight bun?
Like
There
a
was a
slicked
super
back
tight bun. So I was like, this is a good look. And then I realized where the hair tie was. I've broken all the outside of my hair.
Actually, I didn't
you
not believe you, but I was like, oh, it can't be that bad.
And then I
Allie.
showed, like, it's like this.
Yeah.
So
like,
it's quite bad. It's very bad.
it's just, yeah, it really did break, which I wasn't.
I'm going to tell Shelly,
Accepting.
like, this is going to be the worst hair you see. This is, like, my natural hair. So, like, this is how long it's not that short right now. But the broken pieces are. So I think I'm going to get it quite, like, I'm going to get, like, it pretty short
I think
hair.
you should, just for fun.
And then I can get my extensions
that you
back.
can just put back in.
I'm
A
so
chip
scared,
chop.
and I always regret it when it goes short.
But you can just put your extensions back in and it'll look this exact same.
That's true.
It's not going to look any different.
That's very true. Here my whole life.
Allie just got heatless curlers to try, so we'll see. She bought it and then she tried it once for an hour and then she said, I can't sleep like this.
No.
No.
I could do it in the morning. Like if I like had a little damp hair, put it in for like 2 hours before we went out.
You could fly with it. And then when you land, you'll have curly hair.
I could fly with it.
She would never.
Would I?
Allie
ever?
loves to be put together every time she leaves the house.
I do.
Last night we were gonna go for like a work evening thing, and I looked dreadful.
No,
and
she never. No,
okay,
you
I looked.
did not.
Okay, I was not put
She was
together.
in
I was
leggings?
in leggings and a sweatshirt,
Which you said is.
and glasses.
You looked
and
good.
thank you, baby. But Allie then goes and like does her hair.
No,
does
I
like
didn't.
little makeup.
I didn't do my hair.
No,
I didn't.
But it still looked like this.
Looked like this.
That's
It's
nice
greasy.
hair.
It's so greasy. I'm trying.
No.
I wasn't washing it because I'm going today.
Yes,
But I think I haven't washed it in like 1 week. Oh my gosh.
oh,
I've been out of my. You may notice that I look pretty bad.
You don't look bad.
I look pretty pale and tired, and that is because I've been out of my iron. It didn't ship.
You ordered it forever ago.
I
and
ordered it like
didn't
3 weeks
come.
ago in time, but I've been out of iron for like 3 weeks. contacts.
I also am out of contacts, so I'm hoping my contacts arrive before the trip. Why are we
I know.
just waiting on all the orders? So I'm sure you all know what we do for work. Like, we're content creators. That's what we do. We've done it for a long time now. And it's been our full-time thing for a long time.
It has. It's wild, actually.
So, are we quitting? No, we don't have plans to stop anytime soon. We're really lucky that we've had like consistent growth this whole time and brands wanting to work with us, and we're really, really lucky. Yeah. But I mean, it's gonna stop one day.
We don't have like our heads in the sand, like, oh, this isn't for everything, don't worry, we'll stay relevant. You won't.
I get asked a lot too, like, what's your plan for after social media?
Yeah, so we have thought about it. We think about it all the time. What's our plan? Well, there's no real plan.
There's no plan
right now because we don't need a plan of action right now. But we have a lot of different options, I guess.
So I think one thing that people think is like, oh, if you're a content creator, like, you're not really doing anything.
Yeah, or
like you're not getting any skills
work
from
experience for like to be relevant to apply to jobs. I'm like,
that's
so false, extremely wrong.
So we run our own business, so there's all of that aspect of like running an incorporation. Like, you do all that. It's a corporation.
Oh, okay. I do. I have. It's like I've been given a crash course in business. Like, all of a sudden, I run a business and like do payroll and have learned business tax and like all of this stuff that I never ever thought I would ever do because it's so boring to me. But when it's your own stuff,
you know how to do it.
You just learn how to do it.
And like photography and videography are like total options for us too.
Yeah, and
which
something
is fun.
We've
I
always
love video
loved and have like gotten very efficient at because we have to do it every single day, and we love it.
Also know a ton about marketing because, fun fact, we don't have managers or an agency or anything. We just haven't really felt like we needed it, specifically because we've learned so many skills that like we can do it all ourselves.
We can, and
which is
I like to be in complete control of everything that's ours. Like,
yeah,
I don't want somebody else to have any say except us. So because
it's
our stuff,
it is.
That way it stays with us, you know?
Yeah,
which I really like.
So we've learned so many skills from this.
Yeah, and I feel like we could work really well in PR.
We could. We've seen a lot of bad PR.
We've seen we work with PR companies every single day, and they're, for the most part, fantastic to work with. But there are some, and you're just like, how?
Right?
So it would be really interesting, I think, to work on the other side of PR too.
Also, we used to have a business where we ran social media accounts for brands.
It was quite busy.
It was very busy.
But it just ended up not, I mean, we can make a lot more money doing what we do than that, and it took a lot more time. So we thought, what's the best use of our time? And then once the boys were born is when we like officially fully stopped that.
Because you specifically had a few brands that you'd run their socials because like you liked them, you'd done it for so long.
And I was like, this is great. Like it works because they were chill, like quite chill. They said you have complete control, which worked perfect, but it just didn't work out.
And then once the twins were born, we were like, we don't have time for that.
Yeah, so we stopped doing that, but we could go back to doing it for sure.
We could always go back to doing it.
Yeah, and I think I'd like to do photography as well.
Did you know Allie has a little side hustle?
She does photography.
Just a little hobby on the side.
Newborn on maternity. So.
Also, fun fact, we did go to university, so we do have that.
We did.
Also, if we ever wanted to use them.
Yeah, I have a degree in sociology and social anthropology.
And another separate degree.
And then I went back to school because I was like, I have to stop being a nanny. Then I went back to school for journalism, and I loved it.
And then you got a degree in journalism.
I did, which I love. I would definitely go back to working in like journalism of some sort, I think.
We were watching CBC Marketplace last night, and we were like,
die to work at the CBC. I love the CBC.
Except Allie did her internship at the CBC, and they even said we would fund this, or like we would buy this documentary from this audio doc. And Allie was like, I don't actually like working at the CBC.
Okay, so
when you were there, you were like, I actually don't like this.
The idea of working at places is really exciting to me. I don't do well working for others. I'm a very good employee. I'm very diligent, very good. The pressure is anxiety inducing for me, especially in news, because you can't make a mistake.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's just, I like writing. I think that's the thing. I like writing.
Maybe one day you'll like write a book or something.
Maybe I will. So I could work in the news, but maybe slow news.
Yeah.
Features. Audio.
Audio.
I could do audio.
Audio's Allie's like favorite thing, but would we ever have a podcast? People ask us that all the time. Would we ever have a podcast?
No. If someone said, here, I'm doing this all for you, you just show up and do the talking, yes. But I can't do the rest. It's too much on my plate. You?
I get it. Would I ever do a podcast?
You would.
I feel like I don't have enough stuff to talk about.
Yeah, you do though.
I'm boring.
You have lots of facts, but again,
I do,
what's the
but
niche
yeah, you want me to
podcast?
tell you just facts?
I
Also,
would do
Allie
true crime.
assumes that I know every single thing ever because I do. I know a lot of weird stuff. So then sometimes she'll ask me a question and I'll say, I don't know. And you always go,
I go, what? You're
supposed to know
this. Well, it's because you know everything. So you're like,
I don't know
my Google.
everything. But I am your Google. I know a lot, but not everything.
Okay. What would you do though? What would you want to do?
Oh,
You didn't answer.
I didn't.
You want to do a lot of things.
I want to do so many things, and I think that's like the issue with me is
And you
like,
said you
how
didn't
do
tell
you
them your
decide? Oh yeah, so neuroscience is what I studied in school, and disabilities management. So there's so many things that I want to do, but would I actually ever do them? I don't know. I'd love to be a preschool teacher. Allie's like, why? I love
be
kids.
really good at it.
I would love to be like
You
a
would.
Montessori preschool teacher.
I'll
That
support
sounds
you
great.
in anything you choose.
Thank you. I would like to. These are going to be really random things. I'd love to do videography. I love videography.
I think that would be a nice job for you.
It would
editing.
be. I would like that.
Like you could easily work
I
with
like
someone doing
editing.
editing.
Yeah.
Because you're very, very good at it.
I would like to own a cafe. I would like to own a bookshop. Doesn't
Oh,
that
that's-
sound like the best job ever?
You'd be good. But
You
that
just-
reminds me of Joe from You.
But so I have something that I've decided that maybe I want to do. I can talk about it because
Yeah,
it's
you
not.
can.
Why not?
Why not?
So I was talking with someone about lactation things because a lot of people send me messages about lactation because I induced lactation and it's like not a super common thing and a lot of people don't know about it, so I get so many questions. And I was talking to someone about it and then I thought, why don't I just be a lactation consultant?
Yeah, you'd be so good.
I was looking into becoming a lactation consultant in the future. This isn't a right now thing.
No, just later.
But down the road, because my degree meets all of the requirements, I think. And then I would just do like a course and shadowing and like all of that. But I could become a lactation consultant and I would really like to specialize in lactation induction because specifically so many people messaged or commented that were like, I'm a lactation consultant and that's not possible, or you're wasting your time, or why even bother, you're not going to make much milk. And they were professionals and I was shocked.
Yeah.
And it was so hard for me to find access to a professional that was able to help me. Like, it's just such a like, I don't know, not well-known topic.
Yeah.
But I feel like I now know a lot as this just someone that's done it herself. So I feel like that'd be a fun job.
I think you'd be really good at it.
Maybe one day that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Sam, the
You'd be great.
lactation consultant.
You'd be really good at it.
Thanks, baby.
So that's the beauty. You don't have to do everything forever. You can just like do things as well. I don't know,
That
that's
is
both our
exactly
books.
what I was going to say. There is this like pressure from society, I feel like, in North America, where you at 18 years old, 17 years old, decide what career you're gonna do for the rest of your life, and you're gonna do that until you retire. I feel like your parents actually like pressured you a bit to be like, because one of your parents had a job that they had their entire life, and it gave them a good pension and good benefits.
And then my other parent switched jobs and didn't have that situation.
So your parents
they
were like, you
oh,
need
you have to be like
forever job.
Yeah. And I was
But
like,
we are not forever job
no
people.
thanks. I don't listen to you.
So, I mean, why can't you just change career paths whenever you want to? Why do you have to stick to one thing for your whole life? I feel like you only have one life, and there's so many fun jobs you could do, and so many fun experiences you could get. Why not do a bunch of them? The twins and I are just hanging out. They woke up from their nap. Allie is currently getting her hair done, and I am hanging out with the boys. Allie's mom actually arrives tonight. She's going to pet sit for us for a week while we're gone, which is very kind of her, and then she's here early before and after to spend time with us. She lives a plane ride away, so it's very nice that, one, she's coming to help us. She's retired, so she said, why not? She loves our dogs, and then it'll be really nice to see her, for the boys to get to see her. We haven't seen them since Christmas, which was pretty recently, but it's still nice to see them.
What door did he open first?
This is a super common activity we do with the twins in the winter. We just bring in a bunch of fresh snow from outside, and I did like some burying of some toys for them to undo, and then they just have all these different tools and ways that they can play with the snow, and it's such a fun sensory thing, and it's free. This is the same day. I just changed into my purple Smash and Taz heart cardigan because it's just like my favorite thing to wear. I wear it so much that like the material is getting like pilly, but I'm still gonna wear the heck out of it. I also have a lavender satin bow that is the exact same color, and I love it, like the matching bow combo. It's so girly and cute. Bum ba da da, the reveal.
Is this the reveal right
It's
now?
the reveal.
Okay, here's my hair.
How do you feel about it?
I actually like it. Like, it probably looks a little disheveled right now.
No, it doesn't.
But
We were just changing the couch covers. So.
yeah, so I'm like very sweaty and I have no clue what I look like. Probably
You
not
look
very
beautiful.
good.
Oh my god, you look nice.
But I love it. Like, it's so light, and I would have even gone a bit shorter, I think, but she said if I went shorter, I probably couldn't get my extensions back in until it was longer because it would be like such a stark difference.
Yeah.
So I went as short as I could go.
I think it looks great.
I do love it. Like,
Beautiful
I don't know what it looks
lady.
like at this moment, but
It's beautiful.
I
You
do
look beautiful.
really like it, and it's almost all my natural color. Like, this is a little bit of leftover stuff, but it's so healthy at the end.
It's so healthy.
I love it.
I love it too. You
Yeah.
look beautiful. And what are you wearing?
Oh, our, Smalley, our merch.
So we're just gonna end the video here. This
Ending
is
the
the next day. We had a bit of a rough night at bedtime. So
Yeah.
here we are.
Here we are. But we will.
Wait, we had a rough night because I got sick last night. You were at the airport picking up your mother.
Yeah, you
and I
felt
was like, oh
really
my god.
sick.
And I just had like a bad stomach. It was really rough, but feeling better now.
today. So we will see you all very soon in another
Okay.
video. Thanks for watching.
Bye.